Alright, I'm trying out a new series. Unpopular Opinions. Never waste time, you already know how I be, so let's go ahead and get into it. Number 1, Future is mid as hell. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody who clicked on this video knows who Future is, so I'm not gonna go into a description about who he is, but I'm gonna just be very real with you. His music is mid as hell. Like, I don't know if it's just me and my music taste, but I have never gotten into Future. Like, his voice is boring, his cadence is boring, his lyrics are boring. The only thing good about his lyrics is that they're toxic as hell. That's the only, like, appealing thing to it. Now, his beats are his only redeeming factor. Like, he always is rapping on some good ass beats. Like, his producers really be cooking up. But besides that one factor, I'm gonna just be very real. That nigga is mid as hell. Like, name me 5 Future songs that you constantly just have in your playlist, bruh, that are only made by him. No features, no nothing, just Future. Your ass is gonna get to stuttering, bro, because you don't have 5. Now, when I say Future is mid, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying he's ass at all, bro. Like, he is well respected in the rap game. But that nigga's music is mid as hell, especially nowadays. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, all of his music just sounds the same. He gets repetitive. It's kind of boring. Whenever he's on a verse for another song or another artist, it just feels like he just doesn't care. He's just overall mid in my opinion. Besides all the memes of him being toxic and his 1,500 baby mamas, like, there's nothing really special about the guy. But I swear to God, people be on this man's dick like he's Kanye West or something. I honestly think artists like Lil Uzi, J. Cole, and even Amigos are better than Future. Again, not trying to say Future's trash. I just think his music is bland. Bland and mid. Alright, that's it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that one. I don't care. Fight me in the comments, bro. I'm finna back my statement up. Moving on though. Next up. Alright, school should end after 10th grade. Okay, this is another controversial one, but I think a lot of people will agree with this one. Alright, I'm gonna be very real with y'all. Anything that you learn past 10th grade is irrelevant in school. I truly mean that. Like, once you learn your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, basic grammar, how to write an essay and all that, you really don't need school no more. Like, the 11th and 12th grade are just some of the most pointless years of your high school career ever. Because you're not even really taking real classes. You're just taking some classes of, like, stuff you will never need or use in real life. Like, name me one thing in Algebra 2 that you actually needed post-graduation, bruh. Same thing with science. Same thing with English. Like, I promise you, nobody is using a semicolon in real life. Like, I truly feel like the 11th and 12th grade was purely made just so people will have the chance to graduate when they're 18. Because besides that, there is no reason why there should be an 11th and 12th grade. It should just end at the 10th. Like, so many other countries end school at 16. Why do we continue it to 18, bro? There is nothing to be learned at all. Honestly, the educational system in America has been behind since the 80s or whatever, so I'm not really surprised this is still a thing, but honestly, we should just cut this out. Because 11th and 12th grade is 2 years of your life where you could actually start something or do something. Like, think about it. If they eliminated the 11th and 12th grade, you could start college at 16 and eventually be done with all schooling by your 20. Yeah, it might sound crazy to start college at 16, but like, hey, most people end up driving at 16. So like, if you think you're mature enough to drive a machine that can literally kill people if handled wrong, but you're not mature enough to go to college, I don't know what you're thinking. Because it might sound crazy in theory, but like, I promise you, you'll get used to it. Now, this would be different if they actually taught us important stuff in 11th and 12th grade. You know, things like credit score, how to pay taxes, tax write-offs, how to pay your bills, etc., etc. But like, when I'm 18, learning about how a guy named Romeo had a fetish for a 13-year-old girl in a crowded ass classroom with like 30 other people in it, I think there's something wrong. Call me crazy, call me dumb all y'all want to, but that's just my opinion. I will say though, those predators would have a field day if it changed to 10th grade. Finna be making an excuse of, oh, she graduated, so technically, morally, it's okay. Gang, she is still 16, bro. That's all I gotta say about that though. Moving on. And lastly, one of my favorite ones, and probably the most agreeable one on here. Ass shape is better than ass size. Yo, I got merch now. Even better, actually, I got a new brand. The brand's called Off Brand. Just look at this, bro. This looks iconic already. I'm having it in white, black, and I'm also gonna have this same design on shirts too. So if you want to get that for the summer, go ahead and get that. Pre-orders for the hoodies and the shirts are already available. Pre-order it right now, you get it like 40% off. Once it's off pre-order in a month, the price will never be this low again. So take advantage. The link to my website is right here. Go shop right now. If you cop the hoodie and post it on Instagram and tag me in it, I will give you a follow back on IG. So definitely do that. So go ahead and support the channel and also support me. But besides that, that's pretty much it. So get back to the video. Ass shape is better than ass size. Okay, so with the rise of BBLs and surgeries and all this other shit that be happening, it feels like everyone wants to get a bigger ass. They want it to be as fat as possible so they can start their little OnlyFans just to make $95 a month while literally exposing your body to the whole internet, or to attract more guys and start a little expansion team and build a roster. The fatter your ass, the better the team. And a lot of females resort to surgeries and BBLs, and all that fake natural stuff to attain these type of bodies, or they're a real one and go to the gym. But I feel like what a lot of people don't understand is that your ass could be as fat as you want it to be, but if your ass is over here looking like a queen ant, nobody's gonna want you, gang. Like, shape, in my opinion, is the most crucial part about an ass. You can have a big Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, like humongous, obviously a BBL ass, and in my opinion, I'll still rather go with someone like Ruby Rose. Like, your body has to look good with the ass. If the ass like overshadows your body and just doesn't sit right or doesn't match your thighs, it just looks weird. Like, I know y'all seen them people in real life where it's pretty obvious that they got a BBL and they try to walk around like they that bitch and like it actually looks good, but like in all reality, it's just like weird and nasty to look at. I ain't trying to body shame, but you should have just been natural, bro. You probably would have looked way better. Now, I'm not saying BBLs don't look good. Like, if you get it done by the right person and you don't get it too big and match your thighs, most of them look good, bro. They look cool. But just because the ass is bigger doesn't make it better. The shape always matters, bro. Like, that's the most important thing. Ass is just like steak to me. Like, you would think the bigger steak will be way better and more satisfying because it's more. But then you come across a filet mignon, soft, tender, melts in your mouth, and even though it's not that much, you leave the restaurant more satisfied, feeling like you got your money's worth. Makes you want to come back for more. While on the other hand, the big steak is too much, and overall you leave feeling like you got more than you can handle. It wasn't like that filet mignon, which is just beautiful and delectable and just overall better quality. It's more of like you just got something greedier and less divine and less beautiful. It's still alright. It's still cool. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but you would have preferred the filet mignon. That's what I feel like shape and size is. The shape is that filet mignon, while the size is that big steak, like a porterhouse or something like that. And occasionally you do want that big porterhouse or big steak or whatever. But you can always recognize and realize that even though that porterhouse is bigger, it will never be as good as that filet mignon. No matter how you try to cook it, how you try to size it, it's just not better. I might not like my comparison, but I feel like it's pretty good. So again, this one is kind of to each his own. I know a lot of people who rather have a goddamn dump truck rather than a delectable looking one, but hey. Besides that, that's pretty much it. Appreciate all y'all boys for watching. This is something a little bit different. Want to try it out, see how it is. Tell me if y'all mess with this type of style and this type of video. If y'all like it, I'll do more. If y'all don't, this is a cool standalone one. I ain't gonna lie. Besides all that, follow my socials, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. Live channels right here. Go sub today. And my Discord is right here. Very important. Go join that. Go ahead and copy some merch. Besides that, that's pretty much it. Appreciate all y'all for watching. Love y'all. Thank you and goodbye. There is no reason why there should be an 11th and 12th grade. It should just end at the 10th. And even the 10th, in my opinion, is kind of a stretch because we really don't need high school in general. It's more of like you just got something greedier, something more ambitious, something more bigger, and less divine and less beautiful.
What the f does that mean?